Remember, it's going to cut off after 20 minutes. So you might want to go in a corner somewhere where you have the most distance. Mind you run around for water?
No.
Thanks. Actually, so, first things, I'd like to announce this as a conversation with Crobot.
Wait. I'm pressing record.
I thought it was recording.
I don't know. How do I...
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So, I just thought maybe we'd start off with the toast to Lemmy.
Oh, well.
Holla.
Absolutely.
Right? You're going to have the honors of cracking that open?
Right. It's one of those human-proof bottles.
Max? Sure. Well, you'll have to know that Grace and I don't drink. We brought our cranberry juice, so we.
All right.
I drink, I fall down. So. But you guys. You know. Actually, I got inspired by Paul because he posted it on Facebook, the JD, you know, and he was toasting to Lemmy. So here you go. Grab a shot glass. It's funny, I haven't had a drink since 1987, so I'm still going to keep it that way. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
You can toast to Lemmy.
Well, to the man, the legend, and not the myth.
Cheers. Salute. You guys can finish this off later. So that will be a great segue into what a year 2015 has been for you guys.
Yeah.
I caught you guys at the studio for the first time. I don't know if you remember. You guys were chilling outside. You were approachable, and we were kicking it a little bit. I was telling you, I had a 4-night concert lined up on July 24th with Shinedown here in the city at the Beacon. Then it was Def Leppard and Sticks and Tester in Jersey, PNC. Then Deep Purple and White Snake. And you know, you were open to checking it out and listening and stuff. And I met Liz over there, from Ramaman from Loudwire.com and stuff. And she just walked in there, said she was there for an interview, and she inspired me to do this because my channel on YouTube, Prospero Rocks, I have 100 videos, over 300 videos of 100 live bands. And of course, you guys are on there along with Mothership and Wilson and stuff like that. So that was the beginning of my year of getting introduced to you guys.
Yeah.
And then from there, you went, you continued to tour. You did the motorboat tour, right? And you also did the PNC, you know, for local over here, right? And you got that famous picture of you jumping into the pool, which was pretty as it appeared.
Actually, it might have been even dumber than it appeared because
Alcohol will do that to you, right?
Well, our set got postponed because of the weather. So right before we went up there, it was pouring down raining, and I don't know. I probably shouldn't have done that.
I mean, you came out of it and it was like the coolest thing to do, right? Did anybody else do it?
No, not that I know of.
Oh, they didn't follow suit and say, yeah, man, that's cool. You know, it's like a slide, discovering a big slide. But
I think security was probably looking out for it. As soon as he took off and started climbing up there, you just saw a bunch of security guys coming around from the sides, but he was already up with it. They couldn't do anything.
Oh, really? They tried to stop you?
They're like, I mean, they would, if he didn't make it up there as quick as he did, they would have. They would have tried to stop him.
So you're not a conformist.
But he was right up there. Like, they couldn't do anything. They were standing there and just like, okay. Wait for him to come
how
out.
high was it? Was it?
It was 30 feet,
yeah.
right? And the pool was 6.
That's it, 6 foot. I don't know what
It was a nice jump,
the mathematical differential is there, but you came out okay, right? Nice swim and stuff. So that was definitely a highlight when I saw that. And then, of course, jamming, right? Was that your first cruise with the band? You know,
actually, it was our second of the year, which is crazy to think that we were on 2 cruises this year. We were on Shiprock earlier in February, and then we did the motorboat thing at the the end of the summer.
Now, I was supposed to catch you in February, just before then, at the Brighton Bar in New Jersey. I was gonna go down there solo, but I didn't know, Long Branch, I wasn't familiar with the place.
Yeah.
I just recently visited there one night and stuff. But I held out for you to come into the city, and that's when of course, the studio, which was really cool. And then after the cruise, you went to the UK. You had that tour. Now, was that your first UK tour?
It was actually our 4th time. It was our
Okay.
3rd time
Third
this year.
tour, yeah, third tour, but our fourth time.
Pictures that you posted, like really nice pictures of those Gothic-looking architecture buildings and stuff like
There's
that.
some old stuff over there.
Yeah.
Old.
And beautiful old stuff. But yeah, we had a good opportunity this year to, make some trips like that where we got to really see some places.
That's cool. Because as much as you're working, you're having a good time. You do this for a living, but this is your livelihood. But to go there and see, go to other places and stuff. I've been to Australia in '91 and stuff, so it was nice to go down there, go scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef, and have that as something to remember and stuff. And now you come back home, and now you're with Clutch to close the year out, right?
Yeah.
So this has been like a blast. I mean, I'm looking on the outside in, and you guys are living it. So, I mean, it can only get even better from here, right?
Hopefully. I honestly don't know how it could get much better.
I was gonna say, I don't know
than
about
this
that,
past
bro.
year, but
This is a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one to beat.
Well, I would imagine that you have the 2 albums out right now. You have the extended,
yeah.
and you had an EP originally. So I guess you're going to be working on another album.
Yeah, we've got a good chunk written already. We're gonna play
Okay.
some new stuff tonight for you guys. But after this tour, it'll be back to the writing shed and bust out the next record and hopefully the next.
And do you guys do that collectively or individually, or does somebody just bring something to the table here and there and then kick it?
Yep. Just lock ourselves in a room and play songs and structures for hours, and try to put them on the chopping block and digest them as much as we can in the time that we have, which isn't usually very, very much. But
And then I guess in that sense you have to try and make some time in order to find some creativity and some downtime. What really inspires me about your music is how much it affects me in terms of the enjoyment of the guitar riffs, the vocals, the bass, the drums, everything just collectively just takes me to another place, man. It's hard to explain, but I'm not even present. And music generally doesn't do that for me, man. So that's why I was really intent on hooking up with you guys and trying to do this and stuff. But also it was inspired from having a conversation with your father and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that that also helped. In fact, one of the things that I just wanted to bring to your attention about how it all went down. This was back in July, and I was having a conversation with your father, Facebook, and I said, I'm glad they have all the natural, or should I say supernatural elements. I'm not in the music business, and from what you've described, and from a generalization, the music business is beyond tough. Not everyone makes it, unfortunately. But when you look at bands who are successful, it starts with having that it factor, which I feel and believe these guys definitely have it. Instrumentally, lyrically, storytelling, showmanship, presentation, personable, hospitable, super friendly, and with humility, not egotistical. And just an awesome aura that they offer. And putting in all their effort, motivation, and determination. All that will bring them to the promised land of admiration and starting a new era in today's current rock music scene that is reminiscent of the early 70s. Salute. So, I'm not a critic or anything like that, right? I even surprised myself with that shit coming out, right? And I'm like, that's truth telling,
Well, thank you.
And I'm sure I'm not the only one who would be in agreement with that statement, or if anyone else had made such a statement equally, right? So of course, your old man, he responded, he says, you should do an interview with them, Kenny. Got a good feeling it would be epic. So,
That's Pops.
look, dude, this is my first interview, man, so I appreciate it, man. And so, you know, this is one for the books for me. You know, this is a dream come true for me, man. This is like, it is awesome, man, because it's epic, you know? It was inspired by your own man, really, because I didn't think much of it at the time we were conversing. That's not me, I don't do that. I just go to shows and record them and post them, you know?
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, I was like, let me look into this interview shit, you know? And I fucking Googled it, you know, and just do this, do that. And I got in touch with a former person that was connected to the band and stuff, and consequently, and I got to like get specifics of do's and don'ts, and then she hit me up the day before, man, you know, and I didn't think it was gonna go happen. So I appreciate it. I appreciate your time, and thank you so much, man. This is really amazing, and it's kind of like up there with. When I was 14 years old, I had the choice in 1977 to go to my first rock concert, and the choice was Led Zeppelin or Kiss. Whoa! So, listen.
Okay. Keep going.
Yeah. Who was your first concert? You remember, who was your first concert?
Typo Negative and Lacuna Coil.
Where?
At the Trocadero in Philadelphia.
Okay. And that was a blast, right?
Absolutely.
And for you? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. It was not as cool though.
Okay.
I actually got made fun of on the motorboat for this from the guys at SDR. They were ripping into me pretty good. But no, it was actually in New York. I can't remember the pier number. It was one of the piers, but there was like a radio station was putting on a show. It was 95.5 WPLJ, and they had. One of the bands was like Angry Salad or something.
Okay. Not Screaming Broccoli.
No, that wasn't Screaming Broccoli.
Yeah.
They were called Angry Salad or something. But the headliner was Fastball. So they had like a couple of those like just radio hits at the time. So that was my first.
Well, I'm sure you made up after it, right?
I enjoyed it. I still like that album, so I'm okay with it. It's just not like, Typo Negative and Lacuna Coil.
Right.
One of the coolest fucking venues in Philadelphia.
Or Kiss or Led Zeppelin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, 14-year-old kid, I had Kiss all over my wall.
Yeah.
So, obviously I went to Kiss in Madison Square Garden, and I didn't take these pictures. These pictures I just recently saw online and stuff like that. And I know your music is all Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, it's all inspired by that, man. And this is my Led Zeppelin moment for me, man, for you guys to be here and do this and stuff, because this is what I get out of it when I see you guys up on stage, man. This is awesome. It is awesome, man, because it's like I know it's not the beginning for you, but it's the beginning for me, man, and I'm into it, so. And I know, just to give you an idea of, like, these are the bands that I caught. What does that say on the top there?
Pre-2000.
Right, so there's a list of different bands. And then this is the current list in the last 4 years.
Wow.
Jesus
There's a lot of
Been
good
to
stuff
some
on
shows,
here.
huh?
Nice.
Danzig wouldn't let me record them, so I can't post that. But and you were cool, man. You were cool at the studio, and I was right there with the camera, man.
Monster Truck, how are they?
They're great, man. They're from Canada, man.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
Oh, you want the Deftones Incubus?
Yes, and that's online too, man. You can catch out both shows, man. And this is the remaining of the year, and of course, bands I would like to have seen. Rage.
Yeah, wrap up soon.
All right,
yeah.
gotcha. But
I gotta
anyway, man,
too.
I'm really excited about the new year. Listen, man, I gotta thank your father for this, really, man. I appreciate it.
I don't know,
Okay,
actually.
I didn't let him know.
Yeah.
It was really nice meeting you, man. I appreciate the time, man. And I wish you nothing but the best 2016, and who knows, maybe we can do it again next time.
That's okay.